What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So we're jumping back into the Shadow Files today, and if you remember from the last episode, Shadow is being tracked by something called the Void, which it's not really a something, I guess it would be a someone, and there are three suspects. Let's see, what was it? Andrew, Jasper, and can't remember the third one off the top of my head. Like I said, when I hear names, I have to hear them more than like once, like a one through playthrough, so I can remember people's names. But Tim is working with us. There was also hints that maybe Anna, Tim's girlfriend, would be joining us as well from the healing. And I just finished all the mini games, and I have to say I absolutely hated them. They were awful. I thought Argus was bad. These were worse. And you don't get as many movements in this, and it sucked. But I got them done. Cypher just sent us a message, as you had seen up there at the top, and we went ahead and hacked whatever we were hacking here. I think it was the school files. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, so Cypher says, good job. That was a successful hack of the... Oh, who's hacking my phone? Argus, is that you? Better not be. We defeated you. What did we do again? Oh, yes. Church server. No. Oh, Cypher. Can I have your father back, please? Nope. You mean school server? Are you all right? I'm going to ask that. Are you all right, Cypher? Do we need to talk? Is this, like, just too much pressure for you? Everything is fine. Oh, right. School server. Sorry. But take a look at this report. All right, so it says timeline of the fire. 8 a.m. regular start of school. 9:34 a.m. students notice smoke in the stairwell. 9:37 a.m. fire alarms. 9:38 a.m. evacuation of students in an orderly fashion near the emergency exits. 9:39 a.m. problems with students in the basement and in the west wing. 9:46 a.m. students are missing. Interesting. It took them 3 minutes to pull the fire alarm. Was there not, like, one nearby? Like, I always remember, like, at my school, there were usually, the little polling fire alarms near the stairwells. So that seems kind of funny that it took them 3 whole minutes to sound the alarm about a fire. And here's a structural engineering assessment of the school after the fire. Okay, so it says a structural engineering assessment of building damage by fire. Property, Oleark School, assessor by Michael Kern. 1, summary of the fire. A fire broke out in the west tower of the school. The presumed source of the fire is in the tower's engineering room. The fire spread upwards and downwards via the stairwell, causing considerable damage to the adjacent room. The art room and the cafeteria were most affected. 2, structural damage. 2.1, west tower and stairwell. The fire caused severe damage to load-bearing components in the engineering room. The corridor in the stairwell is in extreme danger of collapse. The entire stairwell is currently inaccessible due to the serious risk of ceiling collapse and must remain cordoned off. 2.2, art room. The ceiling and walls in the art room are heavily sooted. Load-bearing elements show obvious structural damage. The furnishings are largely destroyed. Complete renovation is necessary. Okay, and then... Okay, I'm tapping on it. Give me the second one there. Okay. And then this one is the structural engineering assessment of building damage by the fire. 2.3, cafeteria. The cafeteria suffered considerable fire damage. Parts of the ceiling have collapsed, and the structural integrity of the western wall is severely compromised. There's a risk that further parts of the building will give way due to the structural weaknesses. It is therefore necessary to secure the area immediately. 3. Undamaged areas. Thanks to the rapid intervention of the fire department, the fire was extinguished before it could spread to other parts of the building, such as the gym and warehouse. These areas are therefore currently classified as safe. 4. Measures and recommendations. The area around the West Tower, the stairwell, the art room, and the cafeteria must be cordoned off. Author of the assessment is Michael Kern, position fire protection expert. There's his signature. Okay, so we got a little bit of information about the fire, but really, I mean, not much else. There are many more reports and plans here, but they are backed up separately. Strange, my hard disk is struggling to process all the files. Well, if you want us to decode any of it together later, get in touch. As my dad used to say, Toodaloo, kangaroo. Okay, that's a different saying goodbye. Toodle peep, sir. Alright, so let's get back to Void Hunter. We're going to send the information that we've received. Although, like I said, I don't really know how this is going to help us. This is just information about the fire. It doesn't give us any information about Jasper or the parent or the husband of the teacher that died. So, thanks, Azrael. I'll read it a bit later. Every little detail could be important. Okay, totally agree. What is the next to do? None of this sounds helpful to me. I mean, honestly, none of it sounds helpful. It could be helpful later on, but we'll just say, what's next to do? We'll discuss that later. Just arrived at Arnold's house. Okay. Pretty big building for one person to go through. There are no lights on in the house. Arnold is probably already in the bar. It's best to look around the back of the house. Perhaps a window or patio door is open. Okay, be careful. Is it busy in the bar? Any neighbors around? We'll just say be careful. Don't worry, I don't intend to run into the murderer. Tim, how's it going? Are you in the bar yet? You better hope he's in there. Tim? Maybe the bar's just so loud he doesn't hear his phone going off. Okay, so we got an audio message from him.
Oh, sorry. Could we get 2 beers for me and my friend here?
Beer? How about we start with a whiskey?
That was probably your go, Nina. That could be interesting. Please be careful, Tim. Be careful, Tim. Yes, don't forget that Arnold could be the Void. Then he would be damn dangerous. And remember to let me know as soon as Arnold leaves the bar. Okay, so Tim's offline. I'm looking around back of the house now. It's pitch black here. So far, it doesn't look like a window is open. I got lucky. The patio door is open. That's not a good sign, in my opinion. Like, nobody leaves their house and leaves a door open. I'll have a look inside now. Okay. Now, Arnold, I believe, is the one who lost their child in the fire. That must be his wife and his late son. Sometimes I forget what a terrible fate befell Arnold, Bill, and Jasper. Nevertheless, one of them is a ruthless murderer. What a happy family they were. Do you know anything about his wife? Yeah, let's ask it. Is there any, information on his wife? Kind of almost seems like she might not be in the picture. I read that they no longer live together. But I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, he could be the void. He lost his son, lost his wife. He might see it as he doesn't have anything else to live for but vengeance. There's a basement. Or do you think I should look around the study first? Check out the basement. Ben was also hiding his secrets there. A start in the study, the basement would be too obvious. No, you know what? Let's check out the basement. Might as well hit there first. Especially with the fact that, if the basement is the first place you hit, you won't be in the basement when the guy shows back up. So I would hit the area to hide first. I would go to the basement and then do the study. Okay, so we're getting a call from Shadow.
The basement is huge, and there are dark corners everywhere because there's so little light. It gives me the creeps. But I think I can give the all clear. There's just junk lying around and... Ah! Wait!
Okay. So she said, okay, let's hope the same horror doesn't await me down there. So something's happened. That's strange. Okay, so she found a key in a pencil case. Why are you screaming, wait, like somebody showed up behind you and you're showing me a picture of a key in a pencil case? The crayons were glued in place, and then the key. Those aren't crayons. Those are colored pencils. This must mean something. We can't do a lot with the crayons. Maybe you'll find something. Maybe you'll find something where you can use the key. What now? I mean, the key's got to go somewhere. There has to be a reason that key's there. I'll keep looking around. Yeah, that's a small key, too. That looks like that might open a box or something. I mean, it's possible. It could be a door key, but... not sure. Okay, so, take a look at this. Okay, some outlets. Why are you showing me outlets? It's in a normal socket. What do you think? That's super strange. I mean, is it because it's empty? Let's just say, what do you think? Like, why are you taking a picture of that and showing me? Take a look at the holes. Okay. I am familiar with vertical and horizontal sockets. But a diagonal? Shadow's rescue kit to the rescue. Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's been moved or something. Maybe there's something behind it. I'll see if I can unscrew the socket. I mean, it could have also been put in wrong. out of it. There's a keyhole behind the socket cover. That's where your key goes. Let's see if the key fits. Azrael, this is definitely a hot lead. I was able to open a hidden compartment in the wall with the key. Now it's getting exciting. There are 4 items in the compartment. A portable safe, and this one next to it. Okay, well, we got a calculator, a deck of cards, and it looks like a number color system or something? It's like something out of a movie. Then these items must be important, but what the hell could that mean? I mean, the items must be important. Let me sum it up. We have the box with the colored pencils and the key. The fake sockets in the wall. And now the fan, the calculator, and the playing cards. Well, there were certain colored pencils in that box, so maybe that has something to do with it. With these things, we can certainly find the code for the safe. The code must be 3 digits long. Okay, try the following code. Do you have any ideas? Okay, so let's go back. I wonder if we can... Okay, so we have yellow, red, and green. Yellow, red, and green. So 156. So I would assume that that's what it is. Actually, it's green, red, and yellow. I think I just rattled off the colors as I looked at them. It's green, red, yellow. I don't know why I said yellow, red, and green. So green, red, yellow is 651. Yeah, green, red, yellow. Green, red, yellow. 651. That would be my guess. So let's try 651. Send it. Okay, wait a minute. You are a genius. The safe is open. Of course I am. There's never any doubt. Oh, take a look at this. Oh, that's probably a picture that his son drew. Oh. Could be where he got the inspiration from. So it's him. Arnold is the void. That can't be a coincidence, can it? Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking? I mean, kind of obvious, but it doesn't mean that he is. That could just be a picture from his son. He's becoming more and more sus. Yeah, see, Arnold was the one I was leaning towards from the beginning because it was a son. You know, his child was killed, so. But then again, I'm not sure. The drawing style looks a little different. I assume the pictures were taken by Arnold's late son. I mean, that's what I would guess is his kid drew it. It would be understandable for him to keep them safe as a memento. Mm-hmm. But in a safe? Well, I don't know. I guess you could. I would get like a binder or something myself so that they could be near me, but... Oh, shit. I can hear something. Already? Someone is here in the house, Azrael. It can't be Arnold. Otherwise, Tim would have contacted us by now. Yeah, it's the person who was in the house before you. You must leave the house immediately. Hide quickly. I don't... Is there a place to hide? I don't know. I mean, I would leave immediately, but she doesn't know where they're coming from. And if they're coming down the stairs and that's how she knows it, there's no point in running. So I think I would say hide. She's in the basement. There has to be something she can hide behind, like a water heater or, a bunch of boxes. Where? As soon as he turns on the light, he will see me. No, he won't. How small is this basement? Oh, God, no. The footsteps are getting closer. Well, instead of texting me, maybe you should have just ran up the stairs. What if that's the killer? I'm pretty sure if I would have said run, she probably would have been like, where am I going to run to? He's coming down the stairs. Nina, everything okay? What's happening? Please say something. Like, are you okay? What's going on? I hid behind one of the shelves. See, I knew there was something down there and you're being annoying. I know what I'm talking about. But someone is here. If they discover me... Okay, so Tim is now online. So Tim's going to see that and probably freak out. Okay, he's sent a message.
Nina, be careful. I just came back from the bathroom and I think he might come back. And, watch out, okay?
Okay, too late. He's already with Nina. How could you be so careless? How much have you drunk in such a short time? I mean, he sounded a little... They had a little too much whiskey there, but it might be too late. He's already with her. I am sorry. I was really only away for a few minutes. I don't get it. I hope her phone is on silent. How can Arnold be so sober? Well, I mean, if you drink a lot, you have a higher tolerance for it. Or he wasn't really drinking. Damn it, I'm just reading your text. Nina, what can I do? Follow him to his house? Okay, so she sent us a message.
Hello? Is anyone here?
No. The safe is still open. Oh my God, Shadow. What kind of detective are you? The minute you heard him in the house, you put everything back together. I mean, you don't have time to screw the thing back in, but you could have set it in there. And then you hide. Tim, do something. We have to distract him somehow. If Arnold is innocent, there's no danger. No, I mean, even if he's innocent, he might get violent if he sees somebody in his house. So I would say we have to distract him somehow. Go ring his doorbell, Tim. Like, get some dog poop in a bag, put it on his front step, set it on fire, and ring the doorbell. That's, and then he'll be distracted with the fire, and she can get out of there. Nina, I'll run to Arnold's house and ring the bell. As soon as Arnold is distracted, run. Run! Dude, Tim, are you even going to make it there? How much did you drink? Please hurry, Tim. He mustn't find me in here. If Arnold isn't the Void, I've got burglary charges on my hands. And if he is the murderer after all, you can imagine what happens then. I'm here now. You ready, Nina? Dude, don't ask. Just ring the bell. Ready. Nina, please get in touch as soon as you're safe. Tim, try to engage Arnold in conversation for as long as possible. Everything okay? Yeah, Tim, just talk to him. Be like, hey, I saw you walking home and I thought I'd talk to you. I mean, not weird at all. Okay, wow, that was close. I went back outside through the patio door unnoticed. Too bad I didn't have time to look around the study and the rest of the house. I think we might have hit the jackpot, to be honest. Would have loved to know what's inside. So I'm curious, if you chose the study over the basement, let me know what you found in there. I'm very curious to see, like, if maybe you found a clue that might have been better than what, I was able to find. Okay, so, here comes Tim. Whew, that was exciting. We'll get back to you soon, Azrael. Child of emptiness? Dude, that's friggin' creepy. Yoicks. The flames. The pain caused by the fire. My lungs were filled with smoke. I was completely lost. Cries full of suffering.
The fire hurts so much. I can't see anything. There's so much smoke. Please, help me. I just want to go home.
God, is the kid getting in touch with us now? But none of it was as horrible as the emptiness afterwards. Heaven, hell, reincarnation. All the things that people have created in order not to accept reality. You don't understand how terrifying nothingness can be. Absolute nothingness. Or absolute emptiness. Nothing happens after you die. You will all be drawn into the void and live... Well, don't let me finish that. Drawn into the void and live the same fear as me. Well, that's not good. Okay, let's get in touch with them and send them the conversation we just got from Child of Emptiness. Okay, it keeps getting worse. What the hell just happened? Nina, I need your help. Okay, so, yeah, it keeps getting worse. I really gotta stop letting people get my phone number. I keep getting dragged into all this stuff. What the? The ghost of one of the deceased children? Now I'm sober again. Maybe it's the son of Arnold. I can't take any more of that supernatural stuff. It's driving me insane. Tim, take a deep breath. First, drink a glass of water and give me a second. I thought so. Okay, what did you find out? Do you know who's behind it? What were you thinking? What are you talking about? Okay, so do you know who's behind it? Unfortunately not. But the profile has the same encryption technology as the murderer's account. It's not a ghost. It's the void. That's what I kind of figured. He's playing with you, Azrael. He uses our fears against us. He's a psychopath. That's sick. This sadist will stop at nothing. Why does he do that? Why doesn't he leave us alone? Because he's not finished yet. He's after me. And you, Azrael, could be next on his list. Okay, this will not happen. I feel sick right now. We must finally find out who is behind the mask. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. I've lived through too much of this stuff to let somebody named The Void, which is a really awesome name, get me. But we're running out of fucking time. That's why we have to hurry. Let's go to Bill's house next. I've already looked up the address. Okay, let's hope it won't be another close call. Take care of yourselves, and Tim, stay sober this time. Yeah, take care of yourselves. You know, let's be careful going into Bill's. Because Bill was the only one that was actually okay with us when we were trying to pose as a journalist, you know, trying to help and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Why would he do it in our group chat? Guys, attention. Something really weird happened. Arnold, what's going on? Jasper's online. Once again, why would he do it in our group chat? What's going on now? Is it about the interview? Has something happened? Say nothing. We'll just be like, oh, something happened? Are you guys okay? We totally don't know about the break into your house. Are you really that ignorant, Azrael? I'm beginning to wonder whether you're a journalist at all. Oh, so you are the killer, Arnold. Can you please get to the point? First, Azrael suddenly contacts us. Then some guy talks to me in the bar. Tom, Tim, or whatever. Okay, what does that have to do with me? And shortly afterwards, someone breaks into my house. It's a coincidence. Have you been burgled? And you think Azrael has something to do with it? Why would I have anything to do with the break-in? I can understand how this affects you, but I really just want to help you. Don't make such allegations. Look, I can understand how this affects you, but I really just want to help you. Sorry, but I don't see the connection either. Seriously, Jasper? That sounds like a coincidence to you? What exactly happened, Arnold? Did you see the burglar? Did they steal something? And what did the police say? Well, the thing is... Oh, you didn't go to the police? Is that because you're the Void? There were no signs of burglary because I left the patio door open. And I couldn't see anyone. But I heard footsteps and the safe in my basement was open. Was something valuable stolen from the safe? Alright everyone, so I had a little issue with my OBS. It kind of glitched on me a little bit, so I'm going to, because it wasn't showing the conversation flowing like it normally does. Luckily, I caught it before I got really far and missed a whole bunch of it. So I'm going to start over, start where I had left off. No, but surely only because there was only something of personal value in there, and I scared the burglar away. Mate, are you sure you haven't had a few too many beers? And then I made the choice to, a break-in is a serious matter, which was an improvement with Arnold. Yes, if it really took place. Hey, you decide whether you believe me, but should you get a visitor anytime soon, don't say I didn't warn you. So, I mean, that sounds like a threat to me. That sounds like Arnold was making a little bit of a threat there. Okay, so we're going to continue on, and we're going to go into the Void Hunters. So we did have a quick look at the Justice group chat. Jasper and Bill have been warned. We need a new plan. Arnold knows you were there, Nina. Okay, he does not know that she was there. He knows somebody was there. At least he didn't admit, because he said he never saw the burglar. He didn't call the police because he'd left the back door open. And all they did was just, They didn't take anything valuable, but, it was valuable to him. It was a drawing that his son had made. But Bill and Jasper have been warned. So we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna let her know that, hey, look, he warned them, and they're probably gonna be on alert now. Damn, that can't be true. Is everything really going wrong? Bill and Jasper have been warned. We can forget about their houses. In less than 24 hours, the void will kill me. And then he'll just keep on killing. We must finally do something. Please, Nina, don't panic now. We have more options than searching their home. We are already doing what we can. Let's go with we have more options than searching their home. I mean, if we were able to hack into the school system, surely there's something else that we can get into to kind of get some more, information. There has to be something. She's got to be able to think of something that we can get into. Yes, you're right. Of course. It's just, this case feels so different, more personal. Okay, enough. I mustn't panic now. Azrael, I'll briefly discuss the next steps with Tim. Are there any other clues that we can follow up on? We'll get back to you shortly. All right, talk soon. I can't wait to see what we try next. This is the Shadow I know. Okay, it's all right. We'll talk soon. Ah, Anna. I was wondering if she was going to pop up. So let's check it out. We got Anna here. We got 2 pictures. Those were the same ones that were in the healing, it looks like. Okay, hey, I got your number from Tim. My name is Anna, and I'm his girlfriend. Nice to meet you. Wait a minute. Lucy said that I should always introduce myself in a short phone call. That's probably going to be a premium chat option. If I ever should find myself in a situation like that again. She probably meant it more as a joke, but, well, here I am, and another masked psycho is threatening my friends. I'll give you a quick call.
Hey, I'm Anna. It's really nice to meet you. Tim always speaks very highly of you. I got your number from him for emergencies, and I think this is an emergency. Tim is downplaying the whole situation, but I have a terrible feeling about the void. I know what it's like to feel absolutely empty. But Tim, Shadow, and the others pulled me out of that emptiness in the past. Sorry, I'm rambling on. What I wanted to say is, let's do our best and stop the void.
I want to say that's not Anna. At least not from the healing. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure she had videos. So they must not have been able to get her back or something. Because I don't think that was her. But then I could be wrong, because it's been a while since I played the healing. So I don't even remember if Anna had a video or anything like that. But I thought she did. But I could be wrong. I don't think that's the same Anna, though. Okay, nice to meet you, too. Hello, Anna. You talk a lot. I really want to be an a-hole. You talk a lot. We'll just go with nice to meet you, too. Okay, so do you already have a plan for how we can help Shadow and Tim? What exactly do you want from me? What do you want from me? We'll go with, do you already have a plan for how we can help Shadow and Tim? Possibly. Listen up. Sounds kind of rude. There's a website called the Killer Index. Someone has collected a lot of information about murderers and evil characters on this page. Even information that was not actually intended for the public. A lot of information about Dr. Crow can also be found on this page, which was actually only known within the police force. The Void also has an entry. But unfortunately, this is the only thing that comes up when you try to access his page. Okay, it says killer file. This content has been removed by the administrator. Okay, I smell a hacking game coming up, because just because you delete something on the internet doesn't mean it stays deleted, and we should be able to get that information again. Okay, it looks like someone has removed everything about the Void. This is very suspicious. Shit, that could have been helpful. I mean, that's definitely sus. Shadow once gave Tim and me a short IT crash course. Did you know that such data remains dormant on the servers for a while, even if it disappears, even if it appears to have been deleted? Perhaps the 3 suspects are even mentioned there. I did know that. Bill, Jasper, and Arnold. I mean, that's why they tell you to be careful about what you put on the internet, because just because you think it's deleted doesn't mean that it actually is. I heard that you have a version of Cypher. I'll pass everything on to Cypher. Oh God, we're going to do many. Surely you two can work some magic. Oh, why don't you do it, since you've had an IT crash course, okay? You just hopped into this. I've been working this for a long time. It's somebody else's turn to do some mini games. We're happy to give it a go. Cypher has just been behaving a little strangely. Can't you do that with Cypher? Look, let's be honest here, Anna. Cypher's been behaving a little strange lately, okay? Something's going on. I think somebody's trying to hack Cypher. Really? Maybe some data set didn't load properly or something. I don't think that was it. I think something's going to happen with Cypher. Okay, Cypher. Why isn't it working now? Reboot. Reboot. Wait, you just talking to yourself now, Cypher? What's going on here? Reboot file failed. System error. I'm not going to hack you. Oh, hello, Ezreal. What's up? Why are you doing this in our chat? Like, I'm not going to know. You know, something's going on with you. You're behaving even more strangely than usual. Can you prepare everything so that I can hack Anna's page? Run diagnostics. I do kind of want to do that one, but it probably still won't work. So, but I'm going to go with, you know, you're behaving a little more strangely than usual. Like, you were working just fine in Argus. Everything is tip-top for me. Never mind. You want to hack Anna's site? Let's go. I don't want to. But I'm going to be made to do it. All right, 8 more stars. Woohoo! I'm so excited. No, I'm not. That's sarcasm. We're going to go ahead and end it there, everybody. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of the Shadow Files. we're getting a little bit closer. We got a little information about Arnold. You know, we saw the picture that his son had drawn. Although, as Shadow pointed out, it is a little bit different than the other pictures, but that could have been where he was influenced, you know, by it. Arnold also let Jasper and Bill know that Shadow had broken into his home, although he didn't know it was Shadow, but he gave them the heads up, and now we cannot get into their homes. So when we get back into this, we're going to jump back in from hacking the files and see what we can find on this site about the Void. You know, what exactly was deleted. And it's really cool to see Anna again. You know, we haven't seen her since the healing. You know, but it's kind of nice to see, you know, some of the older characters. You know, like that was pretty cool when we jumped into Argus and Tim was back in it and we had Shadow back in it. And it's always nice to see, you know, reoccurring characters. But, you know, let me know down in the comments down below what your theories are. And like I said earlier, if you picked the study, you know, let me know. What did you find in the study? I was kind of hoping we'd get to hit both of them, but I feel like the basement was a pretty good choice, you know, to pick. So, but yeah, just let me know what you found. Maybe you found a different clue than I did. Maybe you didn't find anything. I would love to hear what was in the study. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.